Don't pay attention to the garage. I'll give you guys an update really soon. But today we're gonna talk about the truck and why I haven't, making videos on it, and should I sell or not. Thanks so much for watching. If you're here for the first time, make sure to subscribe. First of all, it is a clickbait. I'm not getting rid of my truck, right? So for you, if you really get mad when I do clickbaits, it's part of the game. Whether you like it or not, it's part of the YouTube game. If you watch all my videos, doesn't really matter what title or thumbnail I put on. So I just want to put that out there because every single time I post like a different title, and that's part of the game though YouTube does. People like, oh, you should stop with clickbait, blah blah blah, you should stop with that. If you're not happy, I'm sorry. I just figure I'm too nice, and I normally try to be nice with everybody. But come on, don't be a baby. Just don't be a baby. It's YouTube, it's entertainment, and that's it. If you are here, you are welcome. I love you. I love you for you to watch and leave a comment below. But just don't be a baby. That's it. So it's a clickbait. If you don't want to watch, bye. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. You're gonna miss some information on the truck, but it's just a way the YouTube works, and I gotta play the game. That's it. With that out of the way, it has been a long time that I don't make videos on the truck, and for a couple of the reasons. And if you notice too, it's funny to say because a lot of people are getting rid of the Colorados, especially on YouTube world, right? I can mention three people that they were making Colorado content. Mainly my buddy Justin. He sold his 02 to get the TRX, which I don't blame him at all. That's a freaking good truck. It's probably my dream truck right now, and I'm so glad that he got it. So he sold his 01, and I think me and him, we had a lot of Colorado content out there. Probably, between my channel and his channel, we were probably on YouTube, the two YouTubers with more content for Colorados, I believe. I might be wrong, but I don't think so. If you hear anything, it's because there's a lot of deer here in my property. So if you see something on the background, don't worry about it. It's normal. I was saying probably it was just me and Justin doing a lot of Colorado content. You also have FR Racing, Bob from Street Speed. He had a ZR22 and he got the Silverado ZR2, and you had I think it's Apex Booster, and now he changed his channel. He had Duramax ZR2 as well. Funny fact, everybody had a ZR2. I'm the only one right now with the Z71. But the funny fact is everybody sold their trucks, and I kind of forget why. You know what I'm saying? I kind of forget why. If you are a content creator and you need to create more content, the Colorados are very limited. So take my truck as an example, right? My truck, if you guys are here for the first time, this is my 2017 Chevy Colorado. I got this truck brand new, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have buy a brand new truck, but I did it. But it is what it is. I love it. I have nothing to complain about it. But I got a 2017 brand new. I have been with this truck almost 5 years now. But as I was saying, for content standpoint, I think I pretty much did everything I could, right? I think I did everything I could on this truck. Lift kit, bigger wheels and tires, mirrors, bed cover, bed liner, traction bars, cold intake, color matching, everything I think I did. So, and I understand why those guys, they jump for something bigger and better, because you are very limited here. And the reason why I'm not doing the same, first of all, they are bigger YouTubers than I am, right? So they are probably making, if not their living, but a good amount of money on YouTube. You need to, bring you more content, and the way to bring you more content, it's bringing you stuff. So I think I push my Colorado to the limits where I could. Right now I feel like I don't have too much to do. I can do one thing or other thing, like maybe put new wheels, new tires, I don't know, maybe powder coat my lift kit or do like a Fox shocks. That's the kind of thing I could do, but I don't feel doing that right now because I have other projects, and other projects includes my garage and my Corvette, right? But again, there's nothing wrong with my truck. The only thing that I want to get fixed, and I'm just waiting until I finish the garage to get this done, and I will get this done before the winter comes, it's this mess here. If you guys remember, I hit a vulture, like a third vulture, I think that's how you call, and he basically came from here, which caused damage to this fender here. And you see here also my tail lights, my headlights, it's pretty messed up. There's a piece here. Funny fact though, the lens didn't break. What broke was the inside. I don't know how that was possible, but that's it. That's what happened. So this is the main thing I need to get fixed. I think I figured out the noise that I was getting from the suspension. It is the traction bars. The traction bars, I think it just needs some lubes on that side of it, and I should be fine. Over here, as you guys can see, still like in pretty good shape for a 5 years old daily driver truck. And the other thing that I'm thinking about to do is I need water, so I'm gonna get a new bed rug. And everybody asked me about this, but mine has been 5 years. I beat the crap out of this. I put it like mulch, concrete, tile, everything you can imagine I put on this truck. So it's time to get a new one. See, I have like a couple. One thing I also put in here, it's coal. As remember, my house is heated with propane and coal, which mainly coal, because propane is pretty expensive. It's like $5 the gallon. But I got good news. I think I'm getting natural gas. So I'm waiting for that decision. Actually, no, I'm getting natural gas. It's said and done. I signed the contract, but that's gonna help with my heat, and also maybe I'm not gonna run coal anymore, which means that I can get a new bed rug and not get messed up like that, right? Because the coal, it's pretty dirty, and you know, gets froze, and once melts, it's a mess. So that also is gonna change. Besides that, I don't think I would do anything else. I don't know, maybe a new set of wheels and tires, but to do it, my tires and wheels are still pretty good. I thought about powder coat my wheels in a different color just to give some spice to it, but it's $200 per wheel. So we are talking about $800. A new set of wheels, it's, I don't know, 15, 1800, depends on the wheel. So I know what I'm saying, maybe I'll powder coat my side steps, and that's it. But I just want to give you guys this update so you guys understand why people are kind of selling their trucks. And when I say people that I normally follow, right? I knew Justin, he told me he was trading. He offered me his 01, but I think once I get rid of this, my dream truck, it's a GMC Denali 2500 diesel. That's my truck, next truck. I don't think I will get a TRX because that's out of my range right now, but maybe in the future, maybe a Raptor. If I had to pick, like 3 options would be a TRX, a Raptor, and Duramax diesel Denali, which is more affordable right now. And I think I really want a full-size truck, and I understand why those people, and I'm just mentioning those 3 because they are content creators, which makes sense for them to change a little bit and always have something new. And also you have something on the background, which I almost did last year, is to offset your tax, right? So that's why you're gonna notice a lot of content creators at the end of the year trying to get more cars or different cars, because you can write off a lot of your tax if you get new cars. Depends on your situation, of course, but if you notice, a lot of content creators towards the end of the year, they normally you see a lot of new cars, trucks on their channels, because that makes sense. I almost did that, but I'm not at the point that my revenue justify that, right? Maybe this year it will happen, who knows, but I just want to tell you guys that everything is good with the Colorado. You are seeing a lot of Corvette content now because it's car season, and that's how it works. Car season. I love my Corvette following, it's growing, people are loving. Every time I go to show, people want to talk to me about it, and so on and so forth. I think I did a decent job with my Corvette, but the truck is always here. It's always gonna be here. I don't have plans to sell it. I'm not getting rid of this truck unless something happens. My plan is to fix the fender, put new headlights on it, which I will do the white again. I think it's unique for my truck. I like the color match, and I'll ask my body Ray to do a paint correction, coat it, and so we go from like a brand new paint job, right? So once I get that fender fixed, that's what I'm gonna do. Let me know if you have any suggestions what I could be done to this truck. I still want to do a meetup, but really hard right now. I'm so busy at work, so many things going on at the same time. I finished the garage, which you should get an update soon. I'm getting the floors this week, so I want to get the entire project done so I can make a video for you guys. So stay tuned for that, and a lot of Corvette content. So if you're not watching Corvette content, I'm sorry. I understand where you're coming from, but you are missing a lot of fun stuff. It's so much fun having, enjoy with my friends, going for long drives, and so on and so forth. So if you're here for the first time, make sure to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Never forget, enjoy your life and work hard for it.